Is there only Companies Act 2013 which will come into picture when it comes to mergers and acquisitions? Necessarily not. You have various other laws like Competition Act also will come into picture when it comes to taking approvals for mergers and amalgamations. Do you want to know more about it? Stay on till end. Before even getting into the video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for the latest notification from our channel. So, Competition Act of 2002 is one of the important law which has come in to ensure that there is a healthy competition which is prevailing in the market. There is one important terminology in Competition Act of 2002, they are called as regulation of combinations. Regulation of combinations. What is this combinations? That is most important. Please note, combinations are nothing but mergers and acquisitions. What to do with this mergers and acquisitions and competition law? Competition law is there to ensure that there is a healthy competition which is there in the market. If mergers and acquisitions are happening, what to do with the competition? Take this hypothetical example. If two large entities are merging together, take for example, we have big conglomerates. That means there are two big entities like Tata's and Reliance. Just hypothetical example, say today they are going to come forward and then they want to merge together. What is the effect over competition? It will be huge. We may end up in monopoly because Tata's are into salt to software and Reliance is into all types of manufacturing activity and then the products. If these two entities merge together, then there will be a huge impact over the competition which is prevailing in the market in India. To ensure that it will not impact adversely to the competition in the market, this Competition Act talks about the regulation of combinations. Please note, this mergers and amalgamations may be either horizontal or vertical, or it might be conglomerate and congeneric. See, conglomerates means like the entities will be group of entities and then they will be having no specific objectives. Take for example, like the entities will be into different chains of businesses. Whereas in types of congeneric, similar types of entities will be there. They will not be venturing out to buying any type of entity. In case of conglomerates, they will not see any entity which come forward, they will be ready to buy. They will not be focusing on a particular type of business activity. They will be interested to do everything. Whereas in case of congeneric, they will be interested in doing only a particular type of activities or similar activities. The same way in case of horizontal mergers also, similar industries will be there. In case of vertical industries, basically what happens is like one entity will be dependent on other. Take for example, one entity will be manufacturing the main product, the other entity will be manufacturing the ancillary products. So that one entity will be dependent on other. Whatever might be the type of industry, horizontal, vertical, conglomerate or congeneric, impact over the competition has to be necessarily looked into. What Competition Act says, there is one important adjudicating authority under Competition Act of 2002, they are called Competition Commission of India. There are certain mergers and acquisitions, they are called as combinations according to Competition Act of 2002. In addition to taking approval from National Company Law Tribunal, approval also has to be taken from Competition Commission of India. Please note, all mergers and acquisitions does not need approval from Competition Commission of India. Only those combinations which is being mentioned or they meet the threshold limit which is being given in the Competition Act of 2002, only those entities who meet the threshold limits have to take the approval from Competition Commission of India. I am not going to talk about the numbers or the threshold limits now. Let me give you the criteria or how the threshold limits are fixed. Say there are two entities which is going to get merged. There are criteria which is being given in such a way that what will be the combined assets of these two entities? What will be the combined turnover of these two entities? Take for example, combined assets is 1200 crores. Combined turnover is around 2000 crores. And there might be two groups which may come forward within India, like two groups are getting merged. What is the combined assets and what is the combined turnover? This is the criteria. If I meet the combined assets criteria or combined turnover criteria which is being prescribed in Companies Act 2000, Competition Act of 2002, I need to take the approval from Competition Commission of India. Please note, this is not related to only the combinations happening within India, even the combinations which is happening outside India also. That means one entity in India and another entity abroad. one group in India and another group abroad. If those two groups are also combining together, if the combined assets and combined turnover criteria, which is being given in dollars if it is cross border, it is given in INR if it is only Indian entities. If I meet those threshold limits, I need to necessarily take the approval from Competition Commission of India. If Competition Commission of India says yes, you can go ahead with this, then only I will be able to take it through the National Company Law Tribunal. Otherwise, my merger and amalgamation, which is adversely affecting the competition in India, will not be allowed through these regulations. If you need more about, if you want to learn more about this particular subject on corporate restructuring law and insolvency, please fill up the Google form which is being given in the description box below, and you can even subscribe to our or you watch our Telegram channel, and then for more details you can visit our Ekcel Academy website. If you have any questions, please comment below. We will be able to answer your questions. If you like this video, please share to your friends and then comment and then press the like button. If you need anything else in this particular topics as well as the subject from the corporate restructuring law and insolvency, please feel free to write to us. We will be able to assist you. Thank you.